Welcome back to Pro League, everybody. We have an ace match for KT Rolster versus CJ Entis, and the players have already been announced. It is Zest versus herO, already in the booth, and let's see those predictions.
Let's see them indeed. These should be pretty interesting. We did see Zest kind of get beat down badly by herO. And I mean, looking at why Zest might have come out, I think it probably was to deal with Young, and perhaps CJ were, I think CJ were expecting them to be ready for him as well, so they threw out herO. And there's the prediction, 3-3.
Yeah, right down the middle here. Even with Zest losing earlier on, you know, it was pretty close, but then he just got bopped.
Yeah, I mean,
it was like going even for a while, but then he just got bopped.
Yeah, I'm not sure about, I don't know why people would vote for Zest.
Let's jump into the game. It's Zest versus herO. Up here in the top right, in the red, the Protoss player from KT, it is Zest.
And in the bottom left, it is CJ herO. Already defeating Zest once today. Continuing Zest's loss streak against Protoss.
herO should be pretty confident going into this one. I'm sure it feels great when you beat a player earlier on and then you get to hit him again. You're like, oh, I did it once, I can do it again.
Especially when you know they kind of brought him out for someone else. Like, they won the mind games, essentially, of the ace match. Zest, no doubt, being used for another player, most likely for a PvT.
Yeah. Which raises the question, why Zest instead of Stats?
That is also a really good question. Maybe Zest actually wanted this match, you know? Hard to say, but maybe Zest was like, you know what, I gotta break this cycle, man. I can beat him, I know I can. Put me in again, coach.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe.
Zest, you know, a very strong player still. He's just kind of bogged down by the recent PvPs, like you mentioned before. I want him to break this weird funk he's got going on with him, but I wouldn't call it a slump yet.
No, I wouldn't call it a slump.
It's just like a bunch of PvP losses.
Yeah, just kind of dropping off a little bit. I mean, he also did pretty poorly in the individual leagues, not in GSL or SSL. So, you know, he has been on a little bit of a downward spiral, slowly but surely, for a while.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. Still, he isn't playing horribly either. We don't see him play and be like, well, what was that? We haven't seen that yet. That's like Flash level sometimes. Or Terror level,
not today,
sorry.
though.
Yeah, Flash played fantastic today, but Terror as well. Like, you look at it and you be like, well, clearly something is wrong with this player's mentality right now, and he needs to fix it. Haven't seen that from Zest yet. He's still playing fantastic. It's just not on the level we expect from him.
Zest now is 6-6 with his loss. That's pretty unfortunate. He continues his most played in Pro League streak here, coming out in the ace match. And hopefully he doesn't go to 6-7. That would be embarrassing.
It's a lot of games, man. They definitely like to put him out a lot. Maybe he does well in practice still.
Yeah, he must.
Yeah.
Well, the first scout of the game is going to come out here. There hasn't been much to talk about so far in the game.
No, both nearly doing identical builds. Nearly.
Here we go. We got a little bit of a difference here now. A chrono boosted sentry.
Okay. This is interesting. Perhaps this means we're going to see a bit of an earlier expand from Zest here.
Yeah, definitely could be. This probe is scouting a lot of different areas. Didn't scout to the right of his base, but did go to the watchtower and up to the left. Maybe he's looking for, like, Dark Shrine. Or maybe he's going to put something down.
He might do. He might put a pylon up there. But we are seeing a Stargate added from herO. Uh-oh, Mothership might actually just see everything. Sees the probe. I think the probe perhaps was trying to go for a sneaky scout. Actually might get out alive. He does. And there's that early Nexus that I was predicting from Zest. He's going to throw it down in just a moment.
That probe actually seeing the other probe is so important.
Oh, yeah, he sees everything. And, yeah, very nicely done.
Immediately, 2 gates come down from herO.
Looking to follow things up. There's that Oracle on the way.
Where's that probe going?
Nowhere by the looks of things. The Stalker will clean it up.
To hell.
To probe hell.
We got a Dark Shrine in the way from Zest.
Damn, this is nice.
DT expand. And we have a lot of units from herO coming across the map. He knows in this moment in time, right now, he must have more units. And oh no, he's going to catch out the Stalker.
Oh wow.
Let's see if we could see some Dota blocks.
Going to do a lot of damage.
Karn likes to say.
A lot of damage. You know, he's going to get this below half health, essentially, if you count the shields.
You know what? The Oracle could just come in and, like, pop both of those sentries.
He could, and he might very well do that.
That's what I do, man.
Nexus is nearly finished. Oh, here we're going to see it. He's going to pop him. Pop goes one, pop goes the other.
Pop go the sentries.
And now, oh no, he had to use the photon overcharge in the main. He gets rid of the Oracle, though. But how is he going to deal with protecting this Nexus in the low ground? I don't think he can.
Well, you know, getting rid of that Oracle is pretty big. He has another one on the way, though, so he should be fine.
Well, the DT counterattack is going to be the thing that kind of hinges on the game here. And looking at what we have so far, we see another Oracle actually rallied in the main, so he might actually keep it there just in case the DTs are going to come out.
Yeah, that's really what you got to do in this moment in time. I'm not sure if he got the Scout, actually, with the Oracle. Can you check that?
He did. He did.
Okay, so he knows. And the Nexus is going to go down.
Nexus is going to go down. The DT Shrine got cancelled. Nexus goes down for herO. herO in a commanding position, but he's got to be careful of this Blink Stalker counterattack.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
not enough energy here for a Photon Overcharge.
Wow.
And 5 more probes are going to go down. herO is totally controlling this game.
Complete control again.
We have 8 Stalkers still, and Blink about to finish. Only now is the robotics facility coming up. There's not many units here for herO, in fact.
Yeah, this could do damage. This could do damage. He's got to get that mothership core back. It looks like he's going to have to let the Nexus go on the low ground, I think. There's no way he can really deal with this.
Yeah, that's the big thing here. I mean, he can defend in the main. Oh, no, the Oracle's coming back for more trouble. He's just going to sacrifice it here. Gets 4 more kills, and Zest is down to 19 probes.
He's going to let it finish. It's getting close to finishing. He might actually try. Oh, no. He's going to
cancel it.
It's too low. It's too low.
Yep.
There we go. Should maybe force field. There we go. Okay, he's going to get them all out in time, and he will get that composition advantage again.
Yeah, even putting down a Twilight Council for the counter blink. Everything that herO's doing makes sense, and I really like it.
Really smart decision making.
Outside of letting him up the ramp here, he does have the Photon Overcharge and an Immortal, though, so I guess he's just confident in general.
Yeah. I mean, he can let it go. Nice unpowering of that Robo, actually. That's funny.
Third Oracle coming in forces another Photon Overcharge, and he's going to get out alive.
He also sees no expansion in the natural, so we know he's not too much under pressure at all. Like, he's like, okay, I have time to kind of just build up another Immortal and some more gateway units and, you know, be ready. Oh, but the Sentry could create a lot of problems.
What is that Stargate about? Got a Stargate in the bottom right corner of the map.
Maybe he's doing his own thing with it. Maybe he plans to do some Oracle harassment as well.
Like very delayed Oracle harass.
Yeah, perhaps. Still a natural for Zest, by the way. Pretty interesting. Oh, we're going to see him move down. He's going to see that Sentry. How is he going to deal with that is the next question, because that's going to create a lot of problems.
He's got to, like, distract Zest somewhere on the map and just run down the ramp.
Well, that could be it right now.
Pro gamers don't usually botch this, but we have seen it before. And there's that Oracle coming out here.
Well, I mean, we don't really see... We see herO scout, and he sees, okay, there's still no natural.
Yeah.
So I still have more time. He doesn't have to rush down that ramp. He doesn't have to start trying to put up his natural base. Finally, it goes down. But still, that's not enough pressure for herO to really want to try and risk something. And he's making a Warp Prism now. He knows the container's there. He knows sentries are there waiting. Yeah.
He's going to have the Warp Prism to ferry down the other units, and he's going to maybe blink onto the sentries. This hallucination is going to see everything. Knows that blink is probably on the way.
Oh. Whoa, he's going to get out of there. He's going to let it go. Okay. One more force field and lets it go. Very interesting.
Has that Nexus on the way.
Yeah, the Nexus is about half done at this point, so Zest is going to have a nice little lead there.
I think herO's going to go for a kill.
I think he could. I think he could, and I think he is. Going to put down his Nexus first, though, but he can follow up behind this. He does have the composition advantage. Only Blink Stalkers against this. Ooh, nice Blink from herO.
Zest also observing the fact that this army cannot be beaten with what he's got right now. He's going to blink away.
Do you have
watch out for a second, too.
Do you have an Oracle in position, actually, for Zest? Looks like it's going to start making its way towards the main base. herO already has his Mothership Core in full energy here. We'll be able to, scare it off eventually, but he could take some damage while it's still happening.
He might not be expecting this, Here we go, Oracle coming in. Let's see how fast he is. There we go. Fortune Overcharge comes down. He's just going to sacrifice that Oracle. He's looking to get back the damage that he took. 7 kills, 8 kills come down. That is a lot of kills.
A lot of kills, but still a fully saturated main base. So not going to hurt the economy at all.
Looks like we might see a War Prism drop.
Yeah, looks like he might try for it. There's 2 Stalkers in the main base waiting for it. But there's also an Oracle with this as well.
What's the energy on the Mothership Core?
Mothership
Core to the left, yep.
Has 87. So no Photon Overcharge currently. And here we go in the main base. Oh, the Stalker's actually taking a lot of damage.
Nice force fields here. Those Immortals are in the back and can't be shooting right now.
Oh, wow. This creates a huge mess. As we see a fight from the front, which is also advantageous for herO. Doing a lot of damage. Great concave for him.
Yeah, really, really great concave. He's doing so much damage in the main as well. Focusing down the Nexus even with a ton of Zealots.
Oh, this is simply too much.
He's winning this fight as well. He's going to focus down that Immortal. And there's just not enough here. I think Nexus is going to go down.
And once again, we are going to see Zest fail at his PvP, unfortunately. GG.
GG. And herO, the ace player, Horsey Dantis, will win the game. Looks like he was a bit nervous at the end of that game, and he must be happy that he won.
That was a stressful one for sure. It went down to the wire, man, but really great drop in the main base with that Oracle. Just sealed the deal, and fantastic work for CJ.
Yeah. I'm still interested in the thought process behind sending out Zest again. I mean, just in general, like, if you're going to hit herO, you're probably not going to have a good time. If you hit Byung, you'd probably be a little bit more happy, but I'd rather have Zest, or rather Stats versus Byung. But regardless, they do put their trust in Zest. He doesn't pull through this time, and maybe he will be able to in the future.
I like they still have faith in him, though, like, he's there's still the guy that everyone wants to go to, and hopefully he can find his ground again. Like, it's a shame to see him keep losing like this, especially in PvP.
Yep, the Chisel Toss.
The Chisel Toss needs to make a comeback, man.
Yeah, that's a sad Zest. herO is, like, still shaking. You can see his fingers if you've got that source quality.
You've paid enough money. You can see it.
They were shaking. That's what you get out of subscribing. You get to see herO's fingers shaking because he was really pumped up from the game.
Yeah. And here are the results of today. 3-2 for CJ Entis. herO taking that first game against Zest. Flash somehow winning. Finally, at last, beating Bjell. Fantastic to see. He played actually a very strong game. Life, no doubt, has a great effect on him.
Yeah.
Byung, though, defeated Life.
Yeah.
Bit of an upset there.
Life somehow wins and Life somehow loses.
Yeah, well, I mean, Life just a little too greedy for the situation with that Hellbat Banshee timing attack. Just sealed the deal. Then Stats defeating Sora. And then herO cleaning it up with defeat over Zest.
And Zest now is 6-7. Not the greatest spot to be in. Innovation holds the top spot still. Alone now at 7-0. Has not lost.